Guys, hi Marlea.
Hi.
How's Tori, Scott?
It's nice,
Yeah,
not as hot.
good. What's the temperature there?
It's about, right now it's only about 80. It'll get up to about 85.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Mhm.
Are you still with the SEC?
Yeah,
Oh,
I've been reassigned. Last summer, I was reassigned to the Denver office,
mm,
and most of us are there. So,
oh,
yeah, but we're some of the very few that are still teleworking,
mm,
keeping our fingers crossed.
yeah, really,
Otherwise, I'll move to Denver. So,
really.
yeah.
Wow.
my. Wow. Little bit different than Salt Lake.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely don't want to do that, but we'll see.
What did Paulifer do?
Who?
Paul and Jen.
They're well, they were initially reassigned to the DC office,
Mm,
and then they got rid of the FCPA unit,
oh,
and they had both been assigned full time to that unit. So then they were reassigned to Denver. So they're both in Denver too.
oh, they're physically there.
No, just reassigned. So
Oh, okay.
everybody that was in Salt Lake is teleworking still.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Good.
Yeah. So, and Tanya is there, and Misty. And then
Cool.
I don't think you know Joni or Melinda, but they're also from Salt Lake. They're there. Scott or James was reassigned to New York.
Really. Oh,
Yeah. And I think that's all you know.
yeah.
Well, Scotty and Amadi were also there, but then Scotty retired in
Oh,
March.
finally.
Yeah. Yeah. So
When are you going to retire?
when am I going to?
Yeah.
I probably still have 7 or 8 more years. How about you?
I'm in the same boat as you.
Yeah.
Mhm. It's okay.
Yeah.
I have to figure out what I would do if I wasn't working. And I
What
don't
are
know
you?
how to figure that out right now.
We would have to follow Scott's direction. He's got
Yeah.
it figured out, I think.
Oh, I don't
Yes.
know that I have it figured out, but I like it.
Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
Sorry for my tardiness.
No
Let's
worries.
get this show on the road. What are we doing today?
Teacher's choice, I think.
The Katie special.
The Katie special, amazing. Okay, hell yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna spotlight. Did I just spotlight myself? And then I'll meet you guys and then we'll get going. I'm at my old house today. Okay. Yum, 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 yum. Let's start in a comfortable seat of meditation. And if you want to, you can just kind of move around a little bit, stretch, maybe give yourself a little forehead massage, jaw massage, neck massage, any little bits and pieces of movement. And then just find stillness. As you find stillness, close your eyes, place your hands somewhere intentionally. Take these first few moments to just tune in. Notice how you're feeling. Notice your breath. Just kind of shift gears from whatever you've got going on in your day to this moment right here. So feel yourself on your mat. Just everything that's creating the here and now. Let's take 3 deep breaths together. So next time you inhale, fill up as big as you can. Hold. Then open your mouth and let it go. Ah. Twice more. Inhale, fill up. Hold in fullness. Maybe an extra little sip. And then open your mouth and great big sigh, let it out. Ah. And then one more time. Inhale. Hold. Extra sip. And then out your mouth, release. Ah. And let's find our Ujjayi breath as we take some cat-cow undulations today. So start with some cat-cows as you connect to your Ujjayi breath. In and out through your nose by way of the back of your throat. And if you want to, you can start to get a little more curious, creative. You can start to circle your hips around. You can draw figure eights with your hips. Even just sit back into a child's pose if you want. So just feeling into your body as you connect with your breath. And then whenever you're ready, my friends, in your next few rounds, let's take it back into a downward facing dog pose. Once you're in your down dog, just take a moment. Maybe pedal out your heels. Maybe shift your hips from side to side. Maybe give your head a little shake or a little nod. Just feel into the length from your fingertips all the way up to your sit bones. Feel your strong foundation through your hands. Feel your strong shoulders. In your down dog, it's fine to have a bend in your knees. It's fine to be on your tiptoes, so don't worry about getting your legs completely straight. And in down dog, your foundation is your hands, so you want to feel like the power of the pose is coming from your hands, moving up through your arms and your side bodies and your spine, connecting you to your center. Take one more inhale into your down dog, friends. And then as you exhale, look to the top of your yoga mat, and however you'd like to get there, forward folds. Once you've arrived, inhale to a halfway lift position. Exhale, release, and let it go. And then do that one more time, halfway lift. Stick your butt out, reach the crown of your head forward. Exhale, fold. And this time, let's take it all the way up. So rise up, inhale your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, high mountain pose. Exhale, dive down nice and easy into your forward fold. Halfway lift as you inhale. And release, let it go, exhale. Root through your feet and take it all the way back up to stand. Inhale, your arms extend. And then hands to your heart center. Let's move on. Inhale, reach up. And as you exhale this time, chair pose, sit back, weight in your heels. Stay connected to your strong core so your navel pulls back and up. And as you sit back, you should be able to pick up your toes, maybe wiggle them around, spread them apart, so feel some aliveness through your feet. Soften through your face, soften through your shoulders. Take one more breath here. And then at the end of your exhalation, forward fold, dive down. Spinal extension, breathe in. Plant your hands, feet to the back of your yoga mat, plank position. Inhale at the top of your push-up. And exhale to slowly lower down. Inhale, peel your heart open. Back bend of your choice, and then let's just find a tabletop position, hands and knee. From your hands and your knees, find strength once again through your hands, through your arms. So spread your fingers, push into the ground. Take your right arm forward and your left leg back for a spinal balance. So long, strong, powerful line of energy here. Take one more inhale as you reach long. And then exhale, elbow to knee, slowly with control. Inhale, re-extend, lengthen. Again, just like that, elbow to knee, curl in, hollow out. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, elbow to knee, curl in, all the way to empty. Inhale, re-extend. As you exhale, set your right hand down, pivot on your right knee, left arm up, so opening up into a modified side plank. Try as best you can to press your hips forward rather than sticking your butt out. Maybe reach your left arm forward and lengthen through your left side. And then final option only if you want, bend your left knee, reach back, grab your foot. Gentle leverage, so kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot. See if you can let your heart look up. See if you can press your hips forward. Breathe here, soften through your face. One more great big huge breath. And then ever so slowly come back to your hands and your knees. From hands and knees, we'll take a thread the needle invitation to gate your right leg out to the right. So like a half wide-legged straddle. Toes face forward, sole of your foot presses down. Take your left arm out and all the way up. Breathe in here. And exhale to thread your left arm underneath you. And gently come down to rest on the outside of your shoulder and head. We'll be here for about 5 rounds of breath. If you don't like having your right leg extended, you can just set your right knee down at any time. If there's any other way you want to work this pose, feel free. Use your big deep breaths. Off through your face and your jaw. Take your last couple. If you do happen to have your right hand lifted, set it back on the ground. On an inhalation, unthread your left arm, reach it out and all the way up. And then exhale, left hand down. Pick up your right foot and swing your right leg off the left edge of your mat. So right toes off the left edge. Kind of lean your hips to the right as you gaze back over your left shoulder. And then big, spacious breaths into your right side. You can feel around, maybe bend your elbows a little, maybe round your back, arch your back. So whatever you can find for your own body here. One last deep breath. Back to tabletop. And then back to downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath. All right, from your down dog, my friends, take your right leg to the sky, breathe in. And as you exhale, step your right foot to the top of your yoga mat. Let's rise up to a crescent lunge. So high on the ball of your back foot. Rise up and settle in. Strong, stable legs. Pull your right hip back, left hip forward. Find a little tone in your belly. Lift in your heart. Arms reach up, maybe even gaze up. And just notice whatever there is to notice for a moment. Feel your crescent lunge, almost as if you've never been in crescent lunge before. What can you find? How can you adjust? Pay attention even if your fingers, so spread your fingers or relax your fingers, but whatever you're doing, it's on purpose. Take one more inhale in crescent. As you exhale, airplane lunge, or to swing your arms back behind you, kind of lean forward. So think of a diagonal line from the crown of your head back to your heel. Now see if you can keep the same position in your body. Reach your arms slightly forward and up. So your arms are in that diagonal line now as well. Take one more deep breath here. And then at the end of your exhale, swing your arms back again. Launch off your back foot, full airplane pose. So back leg lifts. Little lift in your heart, lift in your heel. Maybe a little bend in your knee. So if you bend your standing leg, sometimes that's helpful, just an option. Take one more round of breath in your airplane. And then come back to your crescent lunge, soft landing if possible. Arms reach up, breathe in here. As you exhale, hands to the earth. Let's walk our hands to the long edge of our mat. So left long edge. Parallel your feet, straighten out your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. You can go wherever you want to for a few rounds. Maybe you want to work your fold. Maybe you want to explore a little bit, play a little bit. So whatever will best serve you. Few deep breaths. Ujjayi breath. Come to a halfway lift position, fingertips on the ground. Breathe in. And then as you exhale, crawl your hands forward back to a low lunge. From your low lunge, let's take it into three-legged down dog. So take your right leg back and up. Open up your right hip, bend your right knee. Squeeze through your outer right glutes to create this opening. So try not to lean into your left side. Take one more inhale here. Then as you exhale, right knee, left elbow, get as close as you can. Inhale back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee towards your nose, scoop out your belly, and then step your right foot through again. So you're in a low lunge. From here, we're going to move into standing staff. So root down into your front foot. Take it all the way up into standing. Left knee lifts, arms reach up. Flex your left toes back and active. Find your balance. So focus your gaze on something in front of you that's not moving. One more inhale. As you exhale, figure four with your legs. Sit back and reach back. So you got those chair plane or your airplane arms reaching back behind you. Woo. Weight in your right heel. Stick your butt out. You can stay right here and hold, or if there's any other way you want to work it, maybe a forward fold variation, maybe some sort of twist, or maybe even an arm balance. Be here for about 3 more rounds of breath. Any variation you've chosen. Good job, you guys. We're going to start to make our way back to standing staff. So if possible, stay balanced on your right foot. Arms reach up, left knee lifts. Maybe even extend your left leg forward. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, curtsy bow. So swing your left toes off the right edge of your mat. Swing your arms back again. Take a little bow. Inhale, standing staff. Root into right foot, left leg forward. Exhale one more time. Take a bow. Inhale, high mountain pose. Both feet on your mat, both arms to the sky. And exhale to dive down nice and easy. Spinal extension, inhale. Plant your hands, feet back, plank position. Inhale at the top of your push-up. And then slowly lower, exhale. Back bend of your choice, lift your heart. And then just sit your hips back. Child's pose. Give yourself a moment to just rest and just ground. Maybe a couple big sighs out your mouth. All right, friends, tabletop position, hands and knees. Okay, from hands and knees, left arm forward, right leg back, spinal balance. Long, strong, powerful line. Draw your belly button in and up so you already feel connected to your center. Take an inhale. And then exhale, elbow to knee, slowly with control. Inhale, re-extend, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, last time, elbow to knee, all the way to empty in your breath. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, left hand down, pivot on left knee, right arm reaches up. Open up through the front of your hips, front of your heart. Long line from right fingertips back to your toes. So reach your right arm forward and feel into that long line. Reach, lengthen, stay here if you want, or final option, bend your right knee, reach back, grab your foot. Kick foot into hand, pull a hand back into foot, and see if you can let your heart look up just a little bit more. Soften around the pose. All right, ever so slowly release. Come back to hands and knees. And then we'll set up thread the needle. So take your left leg and extend it out to the left, toes face forward, sole of your foot presses down. Right arm out to the right, all the way up, inhale. Then as you exhale, thread your right arm through. So reach, reach, reach. Gently rest down. Big deep breaths. You can work it any way you'd like to on this side. And you can just relax into it and breathe. So lots of ways to work the pose, or just simply take big deep breaths. Last couple rounds here. You do have your left hand lifted, set it back down. On an inhale, unthread your right arm, reach it out and up. And then exhale, right hand comes down. Pick up your left foot, swing your left toes off the right edge of your mat. Lean your hips left as you gaze back over right shoulder. Lengthen through your long left side. Breathe into that length. You can work it in your own way. If there's something that calls to you, go for it. Explore. Bottom of your next exhalation, come back to your tabletop. And take it back to downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath, fire it up. On an inhalation, take your left leg to the sky. With your exhalation, step your left foot forward, low lunge. Rise up to your high crescent. So hips square, all 10 toes face forward, solid through your legs. Tone through your belly. Feel the strength in your foundation. And then your expression in your upper body. So be intentional with your gaze, be intentional with your fingers, be intentional with whatever you're doing with your face. Take one more big inhale here. As you exhale, airplane lunge, so hinge forward, reach back, long, strong line of energy. Inner thighs face each other still, feel a connection to your center, so navel to spine. Keep everything else the same, but just change your arms, so your arms reach forward and up. Now they're on the diagonal as well. Use your strong core. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, swing your arms back, launch off your back foot, full airplane pose. So try to keep that little lift in your heart. Keep your hips square. If it helps to bend your standing leg, that's fine. Back toes active. Try to spread them apart. Take one more deep breath here. And then come back to a soft landing. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, bringing your hands to the earth. And then we'll take that wide-legged forward fold. So walk your hands over to the right long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet, straighten out your legs. Any way you want to work it, a few more breaths. You're welcome to just hang out and breathe or explore a little bit. Take 1 or 2 more rounds. Next time you inhale, my friends, let's come to a halfway lift position, fingertips on the ground. Crawl your hands to the top of your mat, back to a low lunge position. From low lunge, we've got that big movement all the way up, standing staff. Right knee lifts, arms reach, flex your right toes back and active. Hugging with your inner thighs. Focus your gaze on something that's not moving. One more inhale here. And then exhale, figure 4, sit back, reach back. So great place to stay. Stay here and hold. Try to keep the weight as best you can back in your left heel. If you want to, you can explore a little bit. Maybe you take it into more of a forward fold. Maybe there's an arm balance you've been working on. You want to play with it here. Maybe a twist. Maybe just falling in and out. And that's perfect. Meet yourself right there. That's why we're doing this. It's a practice, not a performance. Take a couple more rounds. And then we'll slowly bring it back to our standing staff position. Arms extend, right knee lifts. If you want to, you can even extend your right leg forward. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, curtsy bow. Inhale, standing staff. Exhale, curtsy bow. So right toes off left edge, swing your arms back. This time, high mountain pose. Breathe in, both feet on your mat, both arms up. And then slowly dive down into your fold. Halfway lift position, lengthen. Plant your hands, step back, plank. Move through your vinyasa in your own way. End up in a child's pose. Sit back, rest, breathe. Maybe an open mouth sigh would feel real nice. Rise up to tabletop. We're gonna get a little more, since it's my choice, we're gonna get a little more restorative now. So start to walk your knees over to the left edge of your mat, bring them together, and then just sit your hips over to one side. We're gonna take this variation of pigeon pose today. Take your bottom leg and move it up so that your shin is parallel to the front edge of your mat. And this left leg, it can stay where it's at, or you can kind of reach it back just a little bit. Sit up really tall here and try to turn your heart to face your right foot. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, hinge at your hips and bow forward. Keep some flexion through your right toes. Keep your right ankle strong. Keep breathing. And if you want more, this is just an option. You do not have to take it. Right elbow to the sole of your right foot. And I like to bring my right hand to a fist. Press my palm into that fist. So it's like a twist. And you're also working your right hip mobility at the same time. So You do you. If you want to, you can even explore moving your upper body over to the other side, see how that feels, what you're getting out of it from there. This is a really safe place to move around. So feel free to move around. We'll be here for a few more breaths, like 5 to 7. Inside, out your mouth anytime. Bottom of your next exhale, start to lift your upper body. And then from here, we're going to take our back leg and a few times sit up as tall as you can. Take your back leg, swing it around, step to the outside of your right knee, and then swing it back. Try to sit up as tall as you can and try to stay as still as you can through your upper body. You're going to move a little bit, but try not to move a ton. If you need to bring your right hand down for a little bit of support by your side, that's okay. Next time you bring your left leg up, so left foot to the outside of right thigh, we're going to keep it here. You can either bring your right heel closer to your left butt cheek, or you can extend your right leg forward. Hug your knee in and sit up nice and tall, puff up your chest. Inhale, left arm up, and exhale, twist. Left hand comes down behind. You can use your right arm however you want to. Maybe gaze over your left shoulder behind you. Take your breath down into your low belly, low back, and as you exhale, use it to twist. About 3 more breaths. End of your next exhalation, unwind your upper body, bring your hands off the right edge of your mat, take a little bow. Let your left butt cheek lift a little bit and let your back round a little bit. Breathe down into your low back. Rise back up. Take the sole of your left foot to your right inner thigh. Kind of open your hips up. So not squaring your hips over your extended leg, allowing them to open. We do this sometimes. What we're going to do, left hand behind. We'll reach our right arm back, lift our hips on an inhale, and then as we exhale, we'll come into a forward fold like this. So we'll do that 3 times, and then on the 3rd time, we're going to hold in that fold. So left hand behind you, right arm reaches back, inhale, lift your hips, lengthen. As you exhale, swing around, left hand to your right foot or right ankle, shin. Inhale, bring it back. Put your hips up. And exhale again, swing it around and fold all the way to emptiness. One more time, inhale, open, lengthen. Exhale, fold, Breathe, big deep breaths all the way to empty with your exhales. Every exhalation, maybe you fold just a little bit further. Take your last couple of rounds, maybe diving just a little bit deeper. And then at the very end of your next exhale, just slowly roll up, one vertebra at a time. Head is the very last thing to lift. And then extend your left leg forward out next to your right leg. Give your legs just a little shake out for a moment. Let's take a regular seated forward fold. So press down through the backs of your heels, knees are bent. To begin at least, and then get really tall through your spine. So you're on the front edge of your sit bones if possible. Arms reach up, inhale. As you exhale, stick your butt out, reach your heart forward, and then fold. Grab wherever you can reach on your legs. Now keep trying to press down through the backs of your heels, but also now try to press down through the backs of your thighs. Reach your butt back further, reach your heart forward further. Use your breath. Each exhalation is an invitation to go just a little deeper. Be here for about 3 or 4 more rounds. Keep your toes flexed and active, even your little baby pinky toes. End of your next exhalation, all the way to emptiness, and then super slowly roll it up. Head is the very last thing to lift. All right, once you are sitting back up nice and tall, we'll move into that box pigeon variation on the other side. So take your right leg, swing it back, bring your left shin pretty much parallel to the front edge of your mat. Your right leg can be a little bit extended back if that feels good, or it can be just kind of at a 90-degree angle. Whatever works best in your body. So play around with your back leg a bit, see what works best. Sit up as tall as you can. Turn your heart towards your left foot. And then hinging at your hips, fold forward. And if you want to take that twist at any time, left elbow to the sole of your left foot, either prayer hands or push your left palm into your fist. And breathe, big deep breaths. If you want to explore on your own a little bit, that's fine with me. Good job, you guys. Give it about 3 to 5 more rounds. Slowly start to lift your upper body. And then sit up as tall as you can, working with our back leg. Take your back leg, swing it around. And then swing it back. And again, try to sit up as tall as you can. Keep your upper body as still as you can. If you need to, you can bring your left hand down to your side for a little more support. Working the mobility through your right hip joints. Couple more like that. Next time your right foot comes out outside of your left thigh, keep it there. You can either bring your left heel towards your right glute, or if you want to, you can extend your left leg forward. So your choice. Hug your knee in, puff up your heart space, your chest. Reach your right arm up, inhale here. And then exhale, twist, right hand comes down behind. Any way you want to work this pose. So if you want to use your left arm in any way, feel free. End of your next exhale. Slowly unwind your upper body and bring your hands off the left edge of your mat. Take a little bow, let your spine round, let your right butt cheek lift. Big deep breath into your low back. And then lift back up. Bring the sole of your right foot to your left inner thigh and allow your hips to kind of open to the side. So flowing 3 times, and then we'll hold in the forward fold here. So right hand behind you, fingers face away from your body. Inhale, lift your hips, reach your left arm back, lengthen. Exhale, set your butt down, swing your arms around, and fold over your left leg. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Empty all the way out. One more time. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold, and this time we're gonna hold it here. So try your best to pull your left butt cheek back as you reach your heart forward. And then every single exhalation, just let your body kind of melt into it a little more. And at the bottom of your next exhale, my friends, just ever so slowly roll it up. Head is the very last thing to lift. For a moment, take both legs forward, give them a little shaky shake. And this time we're going to take a wide-legged forward fold. So if you want to, you can go sideways on your mat. Just bring your legs out as wide as you can and try to get onto the front edge of your sit bones. So that means you bend your knees a lot, get onto the front edge of your sit bones. Your toes should face straight up towards the sky. Inhale, reach your arms up. Stick your butt out, reach your heart forward as you exhale, dive forward. Hands to the ground, or sometimes I like to bring my hands to my feet. Now pressing down through the backs of your heels, and also try to press down through the backs of your thighs. Feel your quad muscles fire up. You can do whatever you want to with your hands. You can be reaching them forward, you can be grabbing your legs, you can be just relaxing your arms down, whatever works best. Make sure your breath is right there with you. Take about 2 or 3 more. And then bottom of your next exhale, ever so slowly. Roll it up. Head is the very last thing to lift. Once you are sitting up nice and tall again, bring your legs to the front of your mat and lower yourself down onto your back. Hug your knees in, take a little rock from side to side. Give your low back a nice little massage. Let's take a bridge pose today. So set your feet on the ground with knees bent, feet about hips width distance apart. All 10 toes face forward and your heels come straight down from your knees. Arms down by your sides. Exhale, pull your belly button down, scoop your tailbone up, and then inhale to peel your spine off your mat. And just once you get to the top of your bridge, invitation to work your shoulders underneath you a little bit more, maybe even interlace your fingers underneath you as well. Soften through your face. Press down through the back of your head. Press down through your heels and the inner edges of your feet especially. Imagine you're holding an invisible yoga block with your inner thighs. If there's any other way you want to work this pose, you're welcome to do so. We've got about 3 or 4 more rounds. Imagine you're trying to reach your knees and your shins forward, so you're lengthening through your front body. You're lengthening through the front of your hips. Good job, you guys. Start to work your shoulders out from underneath you. Reach your arms back up. Inhale here. And then slowly, slowly lower down one vertebra at a time. And then once you are back in neutral spine, see out your arms or cactus your arms. Bring your feet out to the width of your yoga mat, so nice and wide with your feet. Take a couple windshield wipers back and forth. And then eventually, let's hold on one side so let your knees fall to the right. And keep them there for a few breaths. If you want to, you can bring the outer edge of your right foot to the outside of your left knee. Encourage your left knee forward and down. And switch to the other side in your next breath or two. So knees fall over to your left. Bring the outer edge of your left foot to the outside of your right knee. If you've got your foot on your knee, just gently encouraging your knee forward and down. So working the length from your right shoulder down to your right knee as best you can, and breathe into that length. And when you feel pretty even on both sides, come back to center. Hug your knees in towards your belly. Take a little rock side to side. And then choose any inversion that you would like to take and be there for about 10 breaths. So maybe just legs up the wall or legs up the invisible wall, plow, shoulder stand if you're feeling it. You go for a headstand, even handstand against a wall if you have space at your house. So any inversion you want to take about 10 breaths, and you can take a couple different ones if you prefer. I'm doing legs up the invisible wall, and sometimes I like to shake my legs really vigorously, shaky, shaky, shake. So that's an option only if you want it. You could explore if you're in legs up the wall, pointing, flexing your toes, rolling out your ankles. So a couple more breaths or so. Bend your knees and squeeze them in towards your body one more time. And this time, maybe even wrap your forearms around your shins, lift your head, chin, or nose towards your knees, and just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Empty all the way out. Happy baby pose. Grab hold of your feet, ankles, shins, backs of thighs, whatever you can reach. Maybe a little rock from side to side. Maybe extend one leg and then the other, even both legs at the same time. And then if there are any other poses, any other stretches, movements you want to take, go ahead. Move through them. And eventually end up in your final relaxation. So at that point, you can just let your breath be effortless. Let your body really give in to the ground, to gravity. Let your muscles soften. Let your eyes rest heavy. And as you drift off, I will share with you a reading. This is by Jeff Brown. The sensitivity is a sign of life, better hurt than hardened. I bow to those who keep their hearts open when it is most difficult, those who refuse to keep their armor on any longer than they have to, those who recognize the courage at the heart of vulnerability. After all, the malevolent warriors end each other. The open-hearted will inherit the earth. After all, the malevolent warriors end each other. The open-hearted will inherit the earth. These last few moments, just give in, just rest. Maybe even feel into your heart, open, receptive, soft. Just be here for these last few moments of class. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. And just start to move slowly through fingers and toes. Come back into your physical body. Eventually roll to either side, fetal position. And use your arms to guide yourself up into a seat. As you come into your seat, take one last moment to just gather your hands to your heart. Close your eyes and bow your head to your heart. Thank you guys so much for letting me guide you. Thank you for showing up, taking time to connect with yourself, with your body, with your breath. Namaste. Love you guys. Have a good one. Mwah.
That was awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Katie.
You're so welcome. Bye, guys. Have a good day.
Thanks, Katie.